Hiya, how you doing? You alright? I hope so. I'm Tony, if you didn't know, and in the past year, and maybe a year and a bit, I've been doing an experiment on YouTube to see if I can make money on YouTube. For those that don't know, I'm not able to work at the moment, so I'm looking for a way to make money that doesn't require a kind of consistent amount of effort put in. Like, I can't do a 9 to 5, that kind of thing. So YouTube was what I chose to give a try. I also chose writing a book, both extremely likely to make money, right? Everyone knows that either you do YouTube or writing. Common job. Everyone makes money from that, right? I haven't got anything better, okay? Don't have a go. That's my options. So, YouTube. What am I going to do on YouTube? Well, I like computer games, and I have opinions, and I have no money. So I started looking at the free game reviews from Amazon Games and from Epic Games Store, which honestly are fantastic. If you haven't got an Epic Games Store account, you need to go and get one, because they give away some seriously good games. If you have Prime membership, you need to get Prime Gaming. It has so many good games on there. Limited time, you've got about a month generally to pick them up. Go and get it. It's great. I'm not #not sponsored, etc, etc. It's just free games, guys. Go and get them. I would say Amazon Luna, which is the streaming service that Amazon are providing at the moment. What they're doing at the moment, in case you didn't know, is they're like highlighting 4 games that are on the service for a month that you can just play for free. I'd say Luna's a good reason to go and get it, but it's okay. It's not quite there yet. Bit of lag, bit of slowdown every now and then. But I played a couple of games to a good degree that I could not run on my pretty rubbish laptop. So even there, worth a look. Anyway, not advert over. That's what I chose to do. Free games. So I started out making the reviews, and currently, in case you haven't noticed, I'm sitting at 88 subscribers. I've made 126 videos so far, and it's been a lot of work, but it's been something that really occupied my mind. Now, the problem with the videos is that they take a lot of time to make, mostly because I have to play the games first. That might be like 6 hours to 8 hours. If I finish the game in 2 hours, obviously I'm done with it. I'm not playing through them again. Playing through the game entirely should be more than enough to give an opinion, right? Some games, 2 hours is enough to get an opinion, even if I haven't finished it, haven't got anywhere close. I might have already made my mind up by then. But generally it's 6 hours, right? So from my point of view, those videos are quite time consuming to make. Well, my issue is that I don't always have time to make them because I'm not well. So that becomes a problem. How did I do? About 15,500 views or so. About 330 hours of watched time on my videos. And 88 subscribers. One of them's me. One of them's my mum. So 86 subscribers really. But there you go. So 86 subscribers. 80 odd. You know what? For me, not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. From YouTube's point of view, terrible. Like rubbish. Don't care, not interested, not great. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched per year to get monetized, and even then, if you're monetized at that level, tiny little amount of money, not a lot. Was it a failure? Well, from the point of view of making money from YouTube, yeah, it was a failure. I didn't make any money. I wasn't even close, right? I need more than 10 times the number of subscribers to to even think about getting monetized. So I'm not there. And that's fine, but it doesn't feel like a failure. I don't think my expectations were that high in the first place, so I'm not like overly disappointed that I haven't got there, because realistically I wasn't going to. Obviously you daydream that it's going to work, because that's what motivates you. As long as that's not your actual expectation, that's your inspiration to do it, right? The amount of feelings that I got during the time that I have been trying, that was surprising. I wasn't expecting it. You see a lot of YouTubers talk about pressure of the algorithm, how stressful it is to be a YouTuber, and it's not uncommon for people to go, you're basically making videos, mate. How hard is making videos? I got 9 to 5 work or whatever. I do a 2-hour commute every day. What are you talking about? You just sit in your bedroom and make a video. Yeah, there is pressure. There is a shocking amount of pressure and a surprising amount of, what's the right word for it? Mental stress that you get, maybe. That's not the right word still. Let me explain though what I'm talking about. When I started, I thought I'd put a video out and I will not worry about it, and then some point in the future I'll look to see how it's done and I'll just keep making videos. That did not happen. I'm constantly going back and, almost like an addict, checking YouTube again, see how many views I've got, see if anyone's subscribed. Really bad. Yeah, it's a dopamine hit, right? We all know that. And that's kind of what it is with YouTube, but I wasn't expecting to be drawn in like that. What's the phrase? We're all susceptible to propaganda. Well, I think we're all susceptible to the dopamine hits that you get from social media. If you think you aren't, you probably just haven't tried it, because I wouldn't have thought I was. When someone disliked a video for the first, 3 or 4 times it happened, quite upsetting. And I don't know why. Like, I rationalised it afterwards and stopped worrying about it so much. But really, really a downer. You wonder what you've done wrong, because even though most of my videos are free game reviews, I'm still putting effort in. I still have some kind of, I don't know, not pride exactly, but investment into the thing that I've just made. Someone don't like it. I don't like them not liking it. You get over it, move on, you don't worry about it. On the flip side though, when you get positive comments, when you get likes, when you get high views, that's a big thing. That's a real uplift. I remember seeing a video from Amanda from Swell Entertainment, and she said when one of her videos blew up, really hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of new subscribers, quadrupling what she had, she shook. She was I don't know, almost scared of the success that she was seeing, which seems dumb in a way, because you're trying to achieve success. Why are you upset when you get success? But no, entirely valid feeling of, oh my God, things are going to change. I don't know what's going to happen. None of that. I didn't get a blown up video, but I got one that got to 2,500 views, and when I saw it and it was at hundreds of views instead of 10, whoa, a little bit of a oh my God, what's happening? You know, it didn't go crazy, didn't get that many subscribers from it. Still, from a sort of really small microcosm of what happens on YouTube, yeah, it kind of happened. Really odd. I had a few times during the year where if I lost a subscriber or a couple of videos did really poorly, like a couple of views after a day or so, I felt like giving up. I felt like, this is not working out. This isn't worth the effort. And then I'd get a subscriber. Or even more impactfully, I'd get someone saying, thanks for the review, it was helpful. Man, those comments are like so important to someone who's running a YouTube channel, especially a small one. Those made me stop feeling bad about the channel and actually get enthusiasm for it again. One little comment, just one that says, cheers for that. This is where I make a stereotypical YouTuber video. What would I call what's the thumbnail? Huge change on channel, or I mean, if I was like pyrocynical or someone, I'd be like, channel shutting down, huge drama, something like that. I'm not shutting the channel down, but I am changing what I'm doing. Like I said earlier, the free game review videos take a long time to make because of playing the game, and it's stopping me actually do the writing. And because a year of letting YouTube be my main focus to see if it can grow has stopped me really doing the writing to a large degree. Particularly because the free game reviews are time sensitive, so I don't have like a few months or something to create the video for a free game review. I've got to put the review out while the game's still free, otherwise it's kind of pointless. Now that like the channel growth has completely stopped, or like it's actually going slightly backwards, I think it makes sense to sort of call it on YouTube and the free game reviews and say, okay, I took my shot, I missed, fine, no worries. I'm going to start like concentrating on writing. I got this book from one of my aunts as a present. How can I not write when I've got a book like this to write in? And yeah, I actually wrote in it with like a pencil. Who does that anymore? I didn't normally, but there's a good reason for that. I'm going to use this space here now because recently I got my garden cleared. I've obviously not been able to do anything in the garden for a long time, and to say it was overgrown is an understatement. My parents paid for it to be cleared because they don't like me being stuck inside, and if I can at least go in the garden in their way, in their minds, that's better. So this week, now that it's like baking hot in London at the moment, it's warm. It's not baking hot, it's not too bad, but it's pretty warm. I went in the garden with my book and an idea in my head for a short story. And I sketched it all out in several pages. And I've written about 1,000 words for it. That's what happens if I'm not concentrating on writing the game review. So, let's give the writing a go, is my thinking. Yeah, I'm scrabbling around for some way to make some money. I've tried other stuff. Nothing's working. I haven't even won the lottery yet, which is kind of like the main way of making money in my head. That's how worried I am about the money. What I'm going to do now then is basically stop the free game reviews, and if I make videos for YouTube, I'm not going to abandon it. I've got things that I want to talk about that I don't get to talk to other people about that much. You can't bore the same few people with the same things all the time. So I'm basically going to make a video if something feels like a topic I want to talk about. You know, these sort of videos where I can sit down, record it, not spend hours and hours doing something before I make the video, like playing the game. And the editing should be a lot simpler. I'm not trying to find clips to like reference what I'm saying in the scripts that I wrote for the videos. This should be hopefully easier to do, so I can like get a video done within the same day and still have time to do some writing. I want to do this I've got another story to write for my nieces that they've given me an idea for, so I've got to do that. And my book that I'm writing is stuck at 30,000 words, so I want to get that moving as well. I'm kind of not worried about growing the channel anymore. I don't expect the channel to grow anymore, and it's far away from where it needs to be to make money. So, que sera, sera. You know, I guess if there's like a free game that people really want me to look at, I've got a Twitter account. I check Twitter every like few days probably. I don't do it a lot. I don't really care about Twitter, but I got something set up. So if you really want me to look at something, I don't mind doing it. But it's not going to be a thing that I do as I can say as regularly as I did. It wasn't that regular, was it? I mean, there was a bit where it was, but a little bit irregular maybe. But I just wanted people to know, just in case anyone cares. It has been an interesting experience, but remember, it was an experiment. So I did it for science, I guess. So my usual sign off obviously is thanks for watching. And I have always meant that, and I very much do mean it now. Thanks for watching. Everyone that's watched my videos, everyone that's subscribed, thanks. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.